It is not valid to begin wudu until they are certain that traces of urine have ceased. So you should be sure the waste products have ceased from your body before you start making wudu. And then istinja. Istinja is cleaning with a stone, paper, water, or its like from clean items. This is to purify the back and front passageway. Istinja is sunnah from every filth which exits from the two passageways, which is visible, such as stool, urine, etc. It says sunnah there, so what does that mean? It means that do you always have to use water? No, you don't always have to use water, but there are scenarios when you do have to use water. Example, Zaid goes somewhere, he goes to the bathroom, there's no water there. So Zaid urinates, he can use tissue to clean himself, that's fine. That is actually technically istinja is done. And he has performed a valid istinja. He has performed a valid istinja, even though he has not used water. Zaid has not used water. So please be aware of that now. But then there's scenarios when water, the use of water becomes obligatory. So we're going to take a look at that now. So that scenario is as follows. Is the filth outside the passageway more than a dirham in size? So it's like we could say a 50p coin or slightly larger than a 50p coin. Yes. Need to use water to cleanse the area even if removed with paper. So let me give you an example. Zaid goes to the bathroom and he relieves himself, but then, for example, he splashes himself with a lot of urine, which is more than 50p in size if it was to gather together. Now he's got paper there, but he would need to use water because the filth has spread more than a dirham's size outside the regular passageway. Is the filth outside the passageway more than a dirham in size? No. Using paper is sufficient, though water is better. Practical scenarios of that is if people go to the bathroom, they need to obviously judge whether there's filth more than 50p in size outside the regular area that they use, and then they would have to use water if that is the case. If you're out and about, then, for example, you can get camping shops here which you can have folding bottles, a folding bottle that you can wrap up quite easily into your pocket and take that with you, have that with you. If you're really struggling, a lot of places have vending machines where you can buy a bottle of water as well if you face that particular scenario. So if you don't have that water available, you can try to clean yourself with paper, and then you can just go to a vending machine, get a water bottle, go somewhere, and then just clean yourself with the water, and then that's it, that's done, you're fine. That's if you need to use water, and there's scenarios when you don't have to use water. Okay, as you mentioned before, the example of Zaid, he didn't have to use water because the filth did not spread, and he just used paper, and that is sufficient for him. So I hope that's clear.